Obviously, there are more flavors than the extremes of capitalism and communism. More nuanced questions could ask what we should leave up to systems of free industry and where we would like a government to intervene and by how much. I started with the environmental Kuznets curve hypothesis and Jevons paradox as a primer for climate economics. Some pollutants seem to exhibit an environmental Kuznets curve relation. However, an automatic environmental Kuznets curve is not guaranteed. And with respect to greenhouse gases, expecting economic growth to help stay within acceptable global warming is simply unrealistic. Next, even if we were to believe that spectacular efficiency improvements are possible, technological advance alone also gives few guarantees for reduced resource consumption in the aggregate, as we have learned from Jevons. So, if not economic growth and if not technological development, what can help us overcome the challenges of climate change and other environmental problems? I would argue that the most important short-term ingredient to overcome our environmental problems is policy, and that possibly education is our best long-term strategy to safeguard sustainability. Unfortunately, these solutions are also completely contingent on content. Here we see one out of 75 examples how Trump has harmed the environment taken from Chung et al. Their review in The Guardian. I don't plan to go over all 75, and I guess you already know about one of the most prominent, US, its withdrawal from the Paris Agreement. So let us move on to the last paper of today. Today we make a start with the economics of climate change by going over some of the lessons from the Stiglitz-Stern report of the High-Level Commission on Carbon Prices. In my opinion, the report is interesting due to its extensive consideration of the interaction with inequality. Let me use a presentation by LSE Professor Nicholas Stern to introduce the report further.